that don't know what everybody know, his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit, but for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
Listen, man. Look, let me set up the backstory, man, because people act like they forgot. People get amnesia and shit. Listen, man. Back in the day when Will Smith did the thing about the CTE, the movie about the CTE, he'd get nominated, whatever, and Jada was on some stuff about boycott the Oscars or something like that, and Chris Rock was slated to work there or something, and he was asked about it, and he made the comment about, pretty much, he did what a comedian's supposed to do. He made light of the situation and said, wasn't nobody asking Jada to be there, because Jada was speaking from a position of authority, like she speaks for all black people, and she does not. And so that was that. So he said that thing. It was funny to a lot of people. So I guess, Will and Jada been holding a grudge since then. So fast forward to this last Oscar came up. They have comedians on there to poke fun at the audience. Doesn't matter the Golden Globe, doesn't matter the Correspondents' Dinner, doesn't matter if it's the Oscars, whatever, the Grammy, that's what they do. Everybody knows that. And then he makes a comment about her being auditioning for the G.I. Jane, which the way her head looked, buzz cut, and she did look like she was... That was how G.I. Jane looked, and her head looked in the freaking movie. So, whatever. Will got in his feelings, and he was laughing initially, and then his wife didn't find it funny, like, oh shit, I gotta defend my wife's honor. And to my knowledge, he hadn't said nothing else about them since the other thing. They go to dozens of award shows. They know how these things work, but this night, it's different. But how was that night different? I'll tell you how that night was different, because Will has since said it. He was dealing with other stuff. That had nothing to do with that. He was dealing with other pressures. That has nothing to do with what he said. He went up there, he's angry about other stuff. He walks on stage, on the biggest stage in American entertainment, on a night where you had the first black producer. He slaps this man on national TV, which screws up Quest Loves Award and just completely overshadowed a lot. Samuel L. Jackson was getting something, and it overshadowed everything. Fast forward to now, and everybody's been waiting for Chris Rock to say something. In regards to you thought it was funny or not, I personally don't think that was his best special. But that line there was funny. I don't give a damn. You can get mad if you want to. You can be in your feelings. You can get your panties in a bunch. You get your drawers in your ass. I don't give a damn. That shit, that was funny. And unless you can tell me that he's lying, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And you can say, well, that's some bitch move. No, well, a lot of us think that's a bitch move for Will to slap that man on national TV when he knew that man wasn't going to do nothing. And he knew that man wasn't going to do nothing. And I'm not going to even judge him by slapping him. Grown men do what grown men do. But you could have caught him in the back. You let your simping emotions get to you so bad to where you walked on stage and slapped that man on national TV. And if it wouldn't be Chris Rock, it would have been somebody else, he wouldn't have done that, I promise you. Because he slapped that man and didn't even wait to see if that man was going to retaliate, turned his back on him and walked down the steps. So all y'all kept hollering about at the time, the people who was, in favor of Will doing that, was there's consequences, dog. There's consequence for actions, man. For every action, there's reaction. I heard that shit over and over again. Well, yeah, there's consequence, dog. For every action, there's reaction. Sometimes you don't get him in the wash, you get him in the rinse. It took a while, but he said what he said.